You know, we fucking Rakim babies, KRS babies. We fucking LL Cool J babies. So we had no choice but to just admire what everybody was doing and bring what they bring to the table. You had to step your shit up. Like I felt like I was really in school when I discovered Big Pun, but Big Pun taught me. So I used to sit there with him and he'd be disrespecting me like, yeah. For him being my little brother, he'd be like, you're limited. You give up easy. Go all the way. 16 means 16. You got 12 hot ones, but you want to give up on the last 4. Like, I was at Warden school with this guy. And it was like, and he was sharpening me up. So when he passed.
So Pun was around you before you got on?
No. I was around 2 albums before Pun.
Okay.
I met Pun the last day I was handing in my second album. I put him on my album.
Okay.
As soon as I heard him, I was like, oh, no, you met him right at that point. I called you. We did Firewater. Me, you, Be Real. And then something that's so crazy is, like I always tell a story, I did a show with Wu-Tang and they got 500 and I got 500 differences. They had 13 dudes. So I didn't know. I really honestly ain't understand how the math was going to math.
Calculate.
Right? And so, and then Ray and me become tight out of all Wu-Tang and he's beyond the hottest guy in the fucking globe. And I could call him at any time and he show up in 10 minutes to the studio. What's up, Joe? So I'm like, yo, this is my artist, Big Pun.
Word.
And he just jumped on the joint. And that was the first joint that we ever put out with Pun.
Yeah, because you introduced me to him. You know, he was like, you know, I was coming up there to see you because you said, yo, you wanted me to come through. And I remember that day clear because my little brother, you know what I mean, he had graduated and I had bought him an SC300, the SC400, you know, back then.
That was that day.
And I told him, I said, yo, you got to come to the Bronx. Because, you know what I mean? I didn't know if he really know how to fully drive yet. So it's like when he came, right? It's like all of us, like when he walked through the door, we was like in hand shit. When he walked through, everybody was like, oh, he made it. He made it. But anyway, make a long story short, you said, yo, I want to introduce you to somebody. So I said, what's up? What you want to do? So I see this other Puerto Rican big nigga come out and shit. So he was like, yo, he rhymes. So, you know, I was like, yo, he's like, yo, let me spit for you. He said, yo, you can spit? Yeah, let me hear it. That nigga said, Pun just said, boom, pow, boom, bing, bing, bong. I looked at Joe. I said, that's one of them.
Yeah, he said, you got one.
I said, that's one of them. Exactly. I remember that shit clear as day. And it's like, he was like, yo, you mind if he get on this Firewater record? I was like, put him on. Say, yo. And then ever since then, I think that's when your loyalty level for me, it grew at an all-time high.
The first video, we threw the suits on.
Yeah.
Sky blue shit, he pulled up. This man never let me down his whole life. Never let me down. I got to salute him for that. That's another level of, you know, Jadakiss, I'm 20 years waiting on a verse, but it's okay. My business partner.
But that ain't true, because we all got down on the...
No, that ain't true. I'm fucking with him. I got to pick on this guy.
Lifestyle.
Quiet, like
John Blaze.
Yeah.
Shall we go on?
John Blaze. When we got that off. No, I ain't forget. Trust me. When we got that off, that's why I told him I threw a wisecrack at him the other day, because he was a baby when we did John Blaze. He came through. He was like the youngest dude doing it. You know what I'm saying?